What is up, you guys? Nick here. Welcome to the channel if you're new. Thanks for coming back if you're not. I don't know about you lot, but I am still reeling from NIO Day. What an event. I will be doing a new video series of in-depth analyses on every single component they released during their NIO Day throughout the course of the week. Pros, cons, what I liked and what I didn't like. So make sure you subscribe, you don't want to miss that. A lot of investors have been asking me whether they should continue investing in NIO. Will there be an ensuing correction taking place in the coming weeks? Have I missed the boat? And what valuations could be in the coming months and quarters? In today's video, I want to stay macro, talk about some details that are really enticing to me in terms of NIO Day's event, some things I was slightly disappointed on, and talk about where prices could reach in the coming weeks. We have a lot to get to in today's video, but before we do, Webull has improved their promo. They are now offering 4 free stocks worth up to $3,700. All you have to do is 1, sign up, 2, open an account, and 3, deposit in at least $100 using the link in my description. This is a complete no-brainer. Webull is a 0% commissions trading platform and offers some of the best analytics in the game in my point of view. This offer ends soon, guys, don't sleep on it. I just started a Patreon page. I'll be posting every single one of my trades throughout the course of 2021. I finished 2020 with over a 50% ROI. I'll be posting more NIO content behind the scenes. You don't want to miss any of that. Decimate that like button for Liebin. Hit the subscribe button. Let's get right into it, ladies and gentlemen. So first I want to take a glance at what I'm extremely pleased about. So it doesn't need to be stated that I am thrilled with the ET7. I will have a full video dedicated to it in a few days. However, I want to take a look at some less appreciated aspects of their business operations. NIO Day on the grand overview scale for me really lived up to all of its anticipation. First I want to talk about their battery swaps. I am ecstatic in regards to their new battery swap stations, the version 2.0. This was an unveiling a lot of analysts hadn't actually expected. With all the hype surrounding their new ET7, the battery swap technology and its infrastructure has been getting lost in the newest sedan's shadow, but I do think it's a revolutionary move for the company and a bigger deal than some are stating. Remember that more than 40% of all NIOs sold are due to word of mouth and brand recognition. NIO's brand equity has been drastically increasing as of late and is expected to continue to do so. NIO will begin implementing their battery swap 2.0 infrastructure likely this year and hopes to have 500 swap stations by the calendar year's end. Because they can now hold 13 batteries, this boosts capacity by 3 times and can allow 312 daily swaps each. This is potentially 156,000 swaps in the course of one day throughout their entire infrastructure web. As NIO lays down a larger infrastructure, the stations are expected to contribute a larger quantity to NIO's bottom line. I really do think NIO Power is a complete dark horse in this picture that analysts aren't pricing into their long-term share projections. With the addition of the 150 kilowatt solid-state battery tech with increased energy density by 50%, this can now offer ranges for pre-existing vehicles to potentially 900 kilometers. They have also broken the 1,000 kilometer milestone for their ET7. This really is incredible, and with the dual-pronged approach of a more robust swap station infrastructure paired with the increasing mileage per charge, consumers' mileage anxiety is expected to greatly decrease, adding to the projected sales in future quarters. Alright, moving on. NIO's autonomous driving capabilities continue to fascinate me. How quickly they have become a worldwide leader in the autonomous driving space is really a testament to their research and development. They have been pouring capital into this division. These equity raises from the past year are coming back in the form of product advancement, and it shows. Their new Navigate on Pilot comes with NIO autonomous driving with NIO's Aquila system. This has super sensing capabilities and ultra long range HD LiDAR tech. Atom, which is the company's mass-produced mobile computing platform, has 7 times the computing power of Tesla's. Also, a side note, they now have Atom and their concept car is called Eve. Are you realizing what the end goal is potentially here? Another aspect of their rollout I am pleased with is the pricing on the ET7. Although still on the high side, with a 70 kilowatt hour battery cell, the vehicle lands at just under $70,000 USD, but can be brought down to under $58,000 under battery as a service. With national subsidies that continue to apply to NIO due to their swappable battery system, this is even further lowered. They really are able to greatly lower the barrier to entry point for consumers who do want a luxury EV, however also do want this affordability. Management has also set a very low deposit of about $772 USD for the new ET7. This comes with with about a $1,500 deduction if fulfilled, but remember to always take pre-orders with a grain of salt, as companies are increasingly lowering the cost of a deposit, so how many actually come to fruition remains quite unclear. Now, I do want to turn to some things I was slightly disappointed on, as they have continually suffered through supply chain issues through their joint partnership with JAC Motors throughout the course of the year. The ET7 slated for delivery only in 2022 doesn't come as a huge shocker. However, it is still somewhat of a down note. This vehicle isn't expected to be delivering for about a year and likely over a year. NIO recently unveiled their EC6 last December 2019 and within 9 months had begun deliveries. To see NIO's all-new sedan behind closed doors for more than a year seems slightly like a lost opportunity. They have so much momentum right now, so much spotlight. I would have loved to see them strive for Q4 2021. However, JAC Motors is focused on one thing right now and one thing only, and that is to increase capacity of manufacturing month after month. Formatting a completely new assembly line to mass produce a sedan will obviously take time and a lot of capital. I will have a full video on this coming out soon. I was also slightly disappointed that they didn't provide investors any transparency into their European expansion plans, or future plans for a North American expansion at that. This was something that many had anticipated, and it was actually quite a shock that nothing of hard substance was noted. They may have been keeping this in their arsenal for a future release. Again, you don't want to give up all of your plans in one single day alone, so I am hopeful we gain more insight into this in the coming weeks, but it was quite strange that we weren't provided with anything, even a glimmer of hope, considering that this is the year they had planned on a European rollout. There are rumors circulating here and there between Norway and Denmark with job postings in both countries, but no clear sign and hard dates. I will keep you all updated if and when I catch wind. Alright, so moving to the charting, should you buy, sell, or hold after this momentous day? Heading into Monday's trading, we will likely see a surging share price. If valuations are reasonable on opening bell, I will consider purchasing shares, as I am not sure we will see share prices in the 50s again, maybe ever. The EV market is red hot right now, so volatile and so unpredictable, and with NIO Day event, this will only heighten this undulation. Aftermarket, we are in the green, however, this doesn't really mean anything. But if off opening bell we see a skyrocketing share price, I will be personally holding off from purchasing shares, as with sharp peaks, we typically see a cooling off in the resulting days and weeks once the hype, profit taking, and swing traders have gone their way. I do think prices in the 50s are a very solid long-term buy right now, however, this is just my opinion. I do stick by my thought that we will see triple digits in the calendar year 2021. We have to remember that NIO's Q4 earnings is quickly approaching in February, and I do think they will have hit the quarter out of the park. If we see consecutive days in the red, this might be a great buying opportunity before the surmounting hype of a Q4 release begins pulling valuations back up once again. It's also important to remember that big-name bank analysts will likely be coming out in the coming days and weeks initiating on the stock. If we as investors know one thing that can move NIO share prices more than anything else, it's bank analysts placing buy ratings and heightened price targets. This in the past months has surged share prices, and I for one want to be exposed to these potential valuation increases. I do think we will be trading in the 60s in the coming week or two, and I do think we will reach $100 a share by Q4 this year. Remember, there will be anticipation of yet another NIO Day event and the rollout of their ET7. There is so much to be excited about this company for. I have been and will continue to invest on dip days. I really do think this company is going to the moon. They have a one-way ticket purchased, it's in their hand, and they're finally slapping it down. Let me know what you guys think. Are you buying, selling, holding? Let's open up a discussion. I would love to hear from you all. I do read every single comment. Anyways, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget about the Weevil promo. 4 free stocks worth up to $3,700. All you have to do is 1, sign up, 2, open an account, and 3, deposit in at least $100 using the link in my description. This is a complete no-brainer. Worst case scenario, you're still getting more than a 20% ROI guaranteed. That's pretty good in my books. Check out my Patreon page. I will be posting all of my trades throughout the course of 2021, behind the scenes content, more NIO updates, and faster. If that interests you, the link is in the description. Thank you so much to all of those who have already pledged. It really means the world to me. Anyways, everyone, I will see you all in the next video. Take care. Happy trading. Cheers.